What's up, y'all? I am MsJaye. We are going to talk about hidden enemies, family. Child, family can be worse than your motherfucking enemies. A lot of times your family are your enemies. It's amazing how stupid people really think that I am. It's amazing how stupid people can really think that you are because you're quiet, because you don't speak on a lot of stuff. A lot of people in my family just sit back and talk about me. They gossip about me. They laugh about me. And I know because, one, I'm highly intuitive. There's nothing that you can get past me. Two, I notice every little thing. I notice the side eyes. I notice the conversations when I'm speaking in a room and you constantly texting. All y'all are texting. Number three, I know this because you talk about me to other people, so what would make you think that I'm not going to think you talking about me? Family can be like worse than your actual enemies. The enemies that you have on the streets, the enemies that you have in your work environment. Family can be the absolute worst because a lot of people are jealous of you. You could be someone like me. You made it out of a particular situation. You chose to move out of a different city. Whether or not you chose to move back, whether or not you chose to still operate or have a business or have communication with certain people, whatever the case may be. A lot of people can be jealous of you and see you thriving. You could be helping people. You can be helping people. You can be uplifting people. You can send love and light to people, but it will never change their hearts. Some people will never love you or like you just because of how jealous and envious they are. It doesn't matter what you do to help people. It doesn't matter how you try to save them, how you try to encourage them. It doesn't matter. People will harvest so much envious and hatred for you, despite you trying to help them, just because they see something in you that they don't already have, or they feel that they don't have. And there's a particular family member who I will always try to help, always buying this person's stuff, always taking up for them, because this person reminded me of them when I was young. I hope I said that right. I hope I said that correctly. I would see them going through the same things that I went through. I would notice the signs. I would notice everything. And I knew how I felt as a child. I knew how I felt when I felt unheard, when I felt like no one would take it up for me or take care of me. And so what did I do? I always take up for this person. I always speak up for this person. I always make sure this person had clothes, and I always make sure this person had jewelry. I always make sure this person had their hair done, because when I was younger, this is before I knew how to do hair. A lot of y'all don't know, like, I do my own hair. Whenever I have my hair, I've always done it. I would make sure that her hair was done. Like, there was nothing that she really had to want for. Okay. Now she has grown up, and there's so much hatred and jealousy she has for me. There's this silent competition that she has with me that she feels like I don't know about. But let me tell you one thing about me. I don't have to compete against anyone. I hope that you thrive. I want you to make it. I was the one trying to help you as a child. So why in the world would you try to outdo me? Why are you so happy about my downfalls? Why are you so happy about the troubles and the trials and the situations that I go through in my life, as if you won't have your own, as if you don't have your own? And then people will try to help you, quote unquote, but really they helping themselves. Like I said, it's amazing how stupid people really think I am. This help ain't for me. This help is for you. It's to cover your ass. It's amazing how stupid people think I am. It's family members that have slept with my exes, and they think that I don't know. Talk to, had full-blown conversations, quote-unquote, behind my back, and you think that I don't know. You think I don't know you slept with him? You think I don't know you slept with them? You think that I don't know what you're doing behind the scenes right now, today, as we speak? Come on. Come on. A lot of people talk so much mess about me because of the situation that I'm in right now. You guys know about the abuse I have experienced. A lot of people, them same people, are laughing about this shit. They making comments, oh, a man would never hit me. You don't know what would happen to you in this situation. You still young. Keep on living. Oh, I would never be caught in this situation. Like, it's so much subliminal shit going around. People love to say, like, subliminal thugs. That's the thing. And I know I'm the black sheep because I don't involve myself in none of that gossip. When you want to talk about the next family member, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I understand we all go through certain walks of life where things are not good, wheel of fortune. One minute things may be good for you, but you best believe you will be at that bottom. And when you at the bottom, stay down till you come up. We all have moments in our life where things are not so great. And people love to talk mess about other people like they don't have shit going on, like you don't have your own flaws in your life. I'm not stupid. I know I've been the topic of the discussion. Oh, she went and started this business. Who she thinks she is? Or she think that idea really gonna work? Or why this ain't doing this and why this ain't doing that? Well, why she ain't with... Yeah, your family can be worse than your enemies. There's people like, I've started a business. I've written 4 books. I have a podcast. In my business, I have clothing, apparel, shirts, hoodies, joggers, like bracelets. I have a number of things in a plethora of ways that I could be supported. I can count on one hand the number of people in my family who has actually supported me. I had a family member who told me, and this is the thing, they love to kick you while you down, but in a subliminal, in a silent way. Jasmine, you know you have this, you have that, you have 4 books that you have written, but you ain't even never bought one of them. So you mean to tell me you keep up with me, you know I got 4 books, you know what they're about, you like to post every now and then on Instagram. Let's talk about that for a minute. Hopefully I won't get sidetracked. A lot of people like to send you text messages. A lot of people like to like your shit on Facebook, on Instagram every now and then, just so you can remember them. So when you actually make it, they can be like, oh, I supported you. Bitch, no, you didn't. That's not actual genuine support. You're trying to make sure you still got your foot in the door. But really, you ain't even on the line. Let's talk about it. But anyway, this person was like, yeah, Jasmine, you have this, you have that. You know everything that I do, but you ain't bought one book. You know everything that I have, but you ain't bought one thing. And that's because people secretly don't want you to make it. People feel like, oh, this should be me. I'm older than her. I should have this. I should have that. That ain't my fault. And let's talk about kicking you while you down. Child, my family is notorious for that. People will see you going through. I ain't even got to talk about everything that I have experienced, but just know I understand. People love to kick you while you down. I talked about this a little bit on my podcast, but we're not finna be a broken record today. But just know, family will be your worst enemies. So many people in your family will plot against you on the low secretly. And they think because you haven't addressed them, they think that because you haven't said anything about it that you don't know. I had family where, I had a catering business where I used to love to cook everything, and I would take my clients' food. It was a delivery service, like catering. Like, so one of my family members started doing the same thing on the low. Like, people love to watch you, to copy you. And then 2 times where it had been like, she think that I don't know because I ain't giving no reaction. But I saw her reaction when she saw that I found out. Well, actually, she thought that was the first time I found out. I had been knew about it. I had been knew about it. This person doing the same thing. This is the same person that takes me out of the blue just to see if they can still connect with me. And the whole time, you ain't never really wanted nothing to do with me, even as a child. I've always been the one who wanted the family together, y'all. I've always been the one who tried to keep us together, and they like to laugh at me because of that. Here comes Jasmine, the one that always want the family together. I always want us to do reunions. We family, we supposed to do that. But you can't do shit like that when you have toxic family. When you have toxic people that's jealous, envious, don't want the next person, always trying to outdo someone. I remember one time, I was like, did you know that I'm moving to such and such? And then this person was like, well, did you know that I'm moving to such? Like, you can't even say, oh, really? How exciting. Congratulations. When are you moving? People are always trying to one-up somebody. People are always trying to copy somebody. Like, now people want to get close to me. Now people want to help me because they see the things that I'm doing. They see that I'm gradually reaching my goals, closer to my dreams, okay? But these people don't actually love me. These people don't actually care about me. These people don't actually give a fuck about me. But they want to have a way, child, to still be attached to me. Okay, well, if I text her Merry Christmas, then, or if I text her, okay, I know I ain't talked to her in 3 months, but let me text her and say, send her a quote or something. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. You can keep your quotes. I am the quotes. Okay? I am the blueprint. And you know this. Man, okay? I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist. People try to use me and think that I don't know that I'm being used. People try to lie on me and think that I don't know that they have lied on me. Like, I am the one that they try to use as a scapegoat. I am the one that they come to try to help them out of the shit that they put themselves in. People will really laugh at you for being down. People will laugh at you for not knowing or thinking that you don't know the things that are going on behind the scenes. You can't even get sick in my family and people not talk about you. You can't even go through depression in my family without people talking about you. And that's the thing about depression or mental health in general in African American societies. I wrote about this on a blog. Go and check that out. Go to my website. And it's talking about mental health in the Black community. A lot of people will love to say, well, let me pray for you. You could be having a heart attack. You could be having a panic attack. No, we finna pray this thing out. Bitch, take me to the hospital. Okay? Well, I rebuke that depression. I rebuke that anxiety. I rebuke this. I rebuke that. Bitch, take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. Okay, it's good to pray. I'm not against praying. Don't say that. Some of y'all may see the necklace and say, oh, she's a whatever y'all hoes be saying. Anyway, I'm not against praying. That's not who I am. Some things that you just need to accept and understand that you need an actual doctor for, and whatever. It's all good. Trust me, it's all good. But there are certain things that actually need medical attention. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. Oh, I pray against that spirit. Okay, Sister Betty, take me to the hospital. Schedule me an appointment for therapy. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. People like to laugh at people. And this is like, there's such a stigma. People like to laugh at other individuals for going to therapy because you're fixing yourself. You're helping yourself. You are getting rid of that generational trauma. The main people that be laughing about people going to therapy are the main people that need to be in therapy themselves. There's nothing funny. I had somebody say, oh, you going to therapy? Yeah, bitch. Oh, you go to therapy? How many times? Come on. There's such a stigma. There's so much ignorance. Like, I'm actually doing the work to help myself, to rid myself of the generational trauma, to break the generational curse. But you talking about me because I'm different? You're talking about me like I've changed my eating habits. I've changed my lifestyle, my way of life. I like to do yoga. I like to meditate. I don't like to eat meat and all this bullshit. And people look at me like I think I'm too good. I stopped drinking. I used to drink like a child. People in my past would be like, Jay don't drink. Jay don't drink, baby. Jay don't drink. And now people look at me like I think I'm too good because I've changed my way of life. I've changed my way of thinking. I'm not the same person anymore. You can't approach me anyhow. You can't approach me like you did 10 years ago. Okay? 15 years ago. We haven't talked. You don't even know who I am. And it's so crazy that I've elevated in such a way that I feel so uncomfortable being around my own family because, like, I can't even be myself. My higher self. They look at me weird and strange because I like to meditate. They look at me like I think I'm too good because I don't like to eat meat. Like, the sight of raw chicken just disgusts me. Child. It's just like, okay, you don't eat meat. But yet, in the same sentence, you still offering me what? Meat. Everything that you cook has meat in it. Well, she thinks she better than us because she don't want to go to McDonald's. She thinks she better than us because she don't want to eat Sunday dinner with us. It's not that. I don't eat that. Maybe if we can sit down and, actually get out a menu, allow me to get the things and eat the things and buy the things that I want without you feeling insecure because I've changed my eating habits. And maybe you should sit down and think about why the fuck you feel insecure about what somebody else is eating, doing, or how somebody chooses to live their life. I'm just saying, y'all, like, shit's so backwards these days. The things that you're supposed to want to do, people clown you for. People clown you for wanting your family together. People clown you for wanting a healthy family. People clown you for wanting to talk about the things that are on your mind that have hurt you. People clown you for wanting to have an actual intellectual conversation and not wanting to gossip. People clown you for wanting to go to therapy and heal yourself. I'm not going to sit in my depression for an extended amount of time. I'm not going to sit. I'm not comfortable being in the same place that I was 10 years ago. No, that ain't me. And never will I ever tell you that I'm perfect. I've made my mistakes, but I'm putting my best foot forward to become a better person. That's the only thing. Nobody said that you can't do the same thing. You don't have to talk about me. You don't have to whatever makes you feel comfortable about yourself. There's family members who will say that they are there for you, this, that, and the other. And then when you call them and you need them, they know where to be found. No answer, no text message, no nothing. I had a family member tell me, if you need me to pull up, I'll pull up. If you need me to do this, you need me to send you money, you need me to whoop the whoop. You just let me know. I call this family member, I text this family member, no answer, but you trying to send me a message on Instagram because you can't face the fact that you left me on red, because you can't face the fact that you didn't answer that phone call, but you go through a different method and say, oh, well, maybe she won't remember that and we can go back to conversing like we were before. No. I had a family member like, motherfuckers really don't be there for you unless they can get something out of you. I had a family member when I called them with a life and death situation, a crisis, and this motherfucker told me, oh, well, this is my night to relax. How long you gonna be up? Bitch, I'm over here telling you. That's why I don't fuck around with my family. I pray that the day that I begin my own family, child, when I tell you there's going to be structure, I'm not saying that I'm going to be a perfect mother. I'm not saying that my family is going to be perfect or without flaws or maybe they may not even push your child off the swing. What I'm saying is, it ain't going to be shit like this. It ain't gonna be shit like this. The beauty in going through dysfunctional families and situations is you know how you want your family to be. You know the things that you want to see. You know the things that you want to give to your children, the mindset and the education and the knowledge that you want to instill into your children because you grew up in a dysfunctional ass family. Never would I ever do certain things around my kids that I have seen around my family. Never. Like, child, I just don't understand how fucked up family can actually be. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. How fucked up, how disgraceful family can actually be. And how they like to talk about you for wanting certain things, having certain things, and becoming a better you, the best version of yourself. It makes no sense to me. That's why I admire the things that I've seen over the holiday. What was it? A Friendsgiving. Friendsgiving, okay? When you connect with your soul tribe, when you connect with like-minded people, okay? People who have gone through some of the same things as you. People who are also not close with their family, who understand the toxicity in your family. And they have chosen friends to be family. Blood don't mean shit. It's about loyalty, honesty, and trust. What have you shown me over the years? How have you shown up for me? How have you supported me? Just because they are relatives don't mean that they are family. And that's 100. I'm out this thing today, y'all. But that was the message.